Hello everyone, I'm Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Lover's Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the lucky sign of Libra. Hi Libras. So this is my singles video for the month of January. I've already gone ahead and laid out your cards. Libra, you have 3 major arcana out of a 5-card spread. That is really powerful. Most of the influence, I would say, is good, but towards the beginning of the month it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's talk about the moon. Now, out of all the cards in the deck, for me personally, the moon is probably one of my least favorite. Even when you compare it to other cards in the deck that people traditionally look at as bad, as the Tower or the Ten of Swords, things that mark drastic changes or betrayals, they're not coming to you to cloudy the situation. They're coming to you to change the situation, and usually out of change something good will transpire eventually. Where with the moon, you're kind of in this hazy, unknown space, and it makes it very difficult to navigate the waters of romance in this month. The moon is about how we let ourselves be seen, the things we'd like to hide and keep from people, the things that we don't want other people to know about us, or the things that other people don't want to be known. Libra, if you have somebody in your life, maybe right now, they are really confusing you, and if you do have somebody that you're dating or somebody you're interested in, the moon is saying that the intention behind the relationship starting is not good. The moon is one of those major arcana that it can hit you hard depending on your astrological chart. If you have very strong water signs or a very strong moon in your chart, you'll be a little bit hazier than everyone else. But it really is about confusion and being stuck in a place, not knowing which direction to go, not knowing how to fix what's going on with you, and wanting a new start, wanting to be in a place of love and security with your partner or with a potential partner that you're hoping to walk in the door. So basically, Libra, since this is a singles video, I would say you're not in a relationship, but you definitely have people in your life that you're interested in. And why wouldn't you? You're a Libra. You're made from that Venus Aphrodite sort of energy, so you always have someone around you in a sense that's a romantic interest. But you also don't know what to do with it this month because you're feeling a little bit out of whack and you're feeling like you need a clear direction. And Libra, with your sign in particular, you tend to be a people pleaser. You tend to really care about not hurting other people's feelings. You have to stay diplomatic. You have to stay in the middle. And sometimes Libra has a tendency to lie or cloud the situation because they don't want to hurt someone else's feelings. And Libra, that also can mean that you attract people to you that are doing the same thing. So you have to watch out for that, because yours might be on a smaller level and it might be something very simple, but theirs might be in a major way. So when you accept this person into your life, and they are going to be in your life very soon, because the Lover's card is next, you have to kind of balance out the good and the bad. And the bad is the beginning part of the month when things aren't clear to you about what steps to take to get next to this person. And the good is that it all kind of works itself out mid-month. So there is a positive side to that. Now let's talk about the Lovers, because the Lovers is your second card. So somewhere around January 7th through January 10th, you're going to get to a place where you and your potential partner start to open up to one another. The haze is going to start to clear. The things that you had fallen out over or that were keeping you separate from starting your relationship are going to be not so prevalent towards the almost mid-month. It's going to allow you guys to become closer together and really play off that masculine, feminine energy. Gay or straight, it's still going to allow you to be one with each other, that yin and yang, which is what the Lovers really does denote. It's one of those cards where it's extremely powerful in terms of the ability to fall in love and the ability to create intimacy and trust and companionship and sex as well. It's a very powerful, and if anything, I would say it goes perfect with your sign, because Libra, you are one of the ultimate lovers. That's just how you were created. You were created to make love, to be love, to embrace love. But all in all, that moon is still there, so you want to watch out that when you let somebody into your life, you're not letting the wrong person into your life. Because the third card, Justice, is actually something you're going to want to think about as well. Because Justice says that you're finally going to get your recompense. You're finally going to be at a point where you feel like you're getting what you deserve. There's going to be something that happens that allows you to see your past hurts and your past needs were not met for a reason. And it's going to allow you to make some peace with that. It's going to allow you to put the past and the future to rest and kind of just be in the now. And Justice is one of those cards where when you receive it and it's about a loved one or it's about somebody who's really emotionally important to you, it says that there's some sort of gratification in being right for you, Libra. If you toward the beginning of the month are in a row with somebody and you're single but you've been interested in this person and you guys have a chance to get back together, or you have a chance to meet someone new, you're going to feel very justified in your decisions mid-month. And universally there's going to be a lot of energy around you getting the things that you want and need romantically in order to give you back some self-respect, Libra, and to make you feel like you deserve certain things from a partner, which of course you do. So Libra, your last card is actually the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is a representative of you. It's you being in a place where, how can I say this? Queens are all about emotion, even though it's a swords card, and swords are very much about logic. The card coming out in the position of a queen means that it's an internal searchlight that's going on. It's not you going out and conquering the world like a knight. It's not you having the respect of a king. It's you creating the warmth and being the nurturing and being the love and the emotion of inside of yourself, meaning you could have expressed yourself as a page, a knight, a king, a queen, And when you're in a queen mentality, it means you're in the sit back and notice mode. And swords even more so, because swords are all about communication and thought and logic. So you're going to be in a place towards the end of the month where you're all about being logical, really understanding someone, and really understanding the things that have happened to you this month and how you get to process them. But it's a good thing you're in the upright position, which means that you're not coming from a negative space where you were at the beginning of the month. So it really does clear up for you, and you really do have some positive energy around it. But also the Queen of Swords can still somehow be alone. So that's something you want to look out for as well, because the Queen of Swords is somebody who can be hard to get to, hard to understand, hard to put herself out there emotionally. She wants to be a part of the group. She wants to be, the warm, squishy type, but sometimes it can be difficult. It can be difficult for people who use words to express themselves in emotion. And Libra, you're one of those air signs that do it best. I will admit, you have a very natural way of expressing yourself in love. But as an air sign, it's still very difficult for you to let people into your feelings. So let's talk about your outcome card. Let's see what you have coming out for you. So far, I think it is going to be a good month. Once you get past the 10th to the 12th, I think things will start to clear up for you. But for the most part, it is going to be love. It is going to be someone walking into your life. But as they do, it's like the perfect person for you, but bad timing. So you really want to put that into perspective, Libra, because love, regardless of what we want, can be very much about timing. So let me pull your outcome card and we'll see what you get. Okay, Libra. Okay, wow. So I actually had 2 cards come out for you, so I'm going to go with both of them. The first one being Temperance, which means balance and everything emotionally and in the real world leveling itself out. And the second being the Empress, which means you could be in a place where either you and your new partner decide to have a child, or you also are coming from a place of strength and creativity. And it also means that you're in a space where everyone wants you. Libra, you might be at a time in your life coming up where towards the end of the month, the very end of January, beginning of February, you have a lot of people coming your way because you're just such in a good space that it attracts these people to you, and you end up being the woman or the man that everyone wants to be around. The third option is also being in a state of creativity, which is really good to be in after the moon is left. And I know it doesn't seem like, what does that have to do with love and romance? But very often, when the world is not putting you in a relationship and you've been stagnant, it's because sexual energy and creative energy are the same. We use sex to create, and when we're not having sex, we have a tendency to create other things, art, novels, whatever it is that is your particular niche, will come out as a very huge expression when you're not giving all of your energy to someone. You need somewhere creative to put it. So that mixed with Temperance is actually a very good ending to the month. It's also another 2 major arcana. So you have some really big changes and some really big energy coming into your life this month, Libra. It's not necessarily going to be something that is by choice. So try to, be your diplomatic self and go with the flow a little bit. Okay, well, I love you guys. That was your reading for the month of January. And thank you so much for your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. And also, I'm going to be doing some astrology videos, so check those out as well. Thanks, guys, and I hope you have a blessed new year.